Hey there. If you've ever had to deal with someone who always makes everything about themselves, disregards your feelings, and somehow twists every situation to benefit them, you may be dealing with a narcissist. In today's video, we're going to go over step by step how to deal with a narcissist in your life, whether it's a boss, partner, family member, or even a friend. So, let's jump in. Get rid of it. What is narcissism? Before we get into strategies, let's briefly talk about what narcissism actually is. Narcissistic Personality Disorder, NPD, is a real psychological condition. It's characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. A study done by the American Psychiatric Association in the DSM-5, Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, describes how people with NPD often come across as charming at first, but over time, their manipulative and self-centered behavior becomes clearer. If this sounds familiar, don't worry, you're not alone, and there are practical ways to handle this. The first step in dealing with a narcissist is to set firm boundaries. Narcissists often don't recognize personal limits. They believe they should have access to your time, emotions, and even resources whenever they want. To counter this, you need to decide what you are willing and not willing to tolerate. Here's how you can do it. Identify your limits. Take some time to figure out what behavior crosses the line for you. Is it constant criticism? Intrusions into your personal life? Once you know your limits, you can defend them. Be direct. When setting boundaries, be clear and concise. Don't leave room for negotiation. For example, you can say something like, "I won't tolerate being spoken to that way," or, "If you continue to do this, I will leave the room." Don't explain too much. Narcissists tend to pick apart explanations and twist them to suit their agenda. Instead, state your boundaries calmly and confidently. According to Dr. Ramani Devasula, a well-known expert in narcissistic behavior, setting boundaries can feel uncomfortable at first, but it is essential to protect your emotional well-being. Don't engage in power struggles. Narcissists thrive on drama and conflict. They will often provoke arguments just to see you react emotionally. But here's a key tip. Don't engage. Here's how to avoid these traps. Stay calm. When a narcissist tries to bait you into an argument, remain as calm as possible. Show no emotional reaction, even if inside, you're frustrated. Use gray rock technique. This method, mentioned by therapist Nikki Eisenhower, involves giving short, emotionless responses, like a gray rock that doesn't attract attention. You might say, "Okay, I see," or "That's interesting." This discourages the narcissist because they aren't getting the emotional response they crave. Don't try to win. Narcissists don't play fair. They will twist facts and gaslight you, make you question your reality. The goal isn't to win the argument, it's to protect your peace. Understand narcissistic supply. Narcissists feed off what's called narcissistic supply. This is the attention, praise, or even the conflict they generate from others to fuel their egos. If you cut off this supply, they lose some of their control over you. Here's what to do. Don't give them attention. If a narcissist is being boastful, don't reward it with praise or excessive interest. Simply nod and move on. Avoid emotional reactions. They thrive on getting you upset, so by staying neutral, you're starving them of what they want most. In fact, Dr. Craig Malkin, a clinical psychologist and author, emphasizes how reducing this supply can make a narcissist's behavior more manageable over time. Limit personal sharing. One of the most important strategies for dealing with a narcissist is to limit how much personal information you share. Narcissists are known for using your vulnerabilities against you, twisting them to control or manipulate situations. Here's how to protect yourself. Be selective with what you share. Keep conversations superficial and avoid disclosing anything deeply personal or emotional. Guard your emotions. If you've ever noticed how a narcissist will later use your insecurities or confessions against you in arguments, that's a warning sign to stop oversharing. According to psychologist Eleanor Greenberg, this emotional distance is key because narcissists often weaponize your words to manipulate you later. Consider professional help. Dealing with a narcissist, especially over a long period of time, can be emotionally draining. If the narcissist in your life is a close family member or someone you can't easily distance yourself from, it might be helpful to seek professional guidance. Here's why therapy can help. Learn coping mechanisms. A therapist can teach you specific strategies for managing stress and maintaining your mental health while dealing with a narcissist. Get support. It's important to have someone you can talk to who understands narcissistic behavior and can provide objective advice. This can help you feel less isolated. Studies done by Psychology Today have shown that people in long-term relationships with narcissists often suffer from anxiety or depression, so getting professional support early can make a huge difference. Know when to walk away. Sometimes, despite all your efforts, the narcissist continues to manipulate, criticize, or harm you emotionally. When this happens, it's important to recognize that you have the right to protect your peace, even if it means walking away. Here's what to consider. Evaluate the relationship. Ask yourself, is this relationship worth the toll it's taking on your mental health? No contact option. In extreme cases, cutting off all contact might be the best option, especially if the narcissist is abusive or toxic. Remember, as difficult as it may seem, you're not responsible for fixing them. Your responsibility is to yourself. If this video has been helpful so far, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share this video with anyone who might need it, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Dealing with a narcissist can be draining, but with the right tools and strategies, you can take control and protect your emotional well-being. Remember, setting boundaries, staying calm, and seeking professional support are all crucial steps. You deserve peace and respect in your relationships.